Oh, the brewery's up. Okay. You're Genevera, however pronounce your name. You are brewing beer. Greetings everyone and welcome back to Foundation. I am the Beard and this is episode 30. And I'm super excited because a content patch has just gone live. And one of the greatest things about that means that we no longer have female and male and just hashtag number. Everyone in our village has a name. That is amazing. Thank you very much for adding all of the names, guys. I really appreciate it. It was getting hard to keep track of who everyone was when they didn't have a name. It's really good to see that. I think that there's some other improvements as well. Apparently there's some UI tweaks. I'm sure we'll come across them. Apparently promotion is easier as well, which I am ecstatic about as well. And things like builders being smarter, prioritizing buildings closer to them, etc, etc. And let's actually see if that happens. So this is up here. Herman is bringing Jacob. Oh, cool, that's cool. They're all bringing stuff. That's cool. And apparently there are some animations, new animations around as well. Particularly, apparently, ooh, why are you not planting anything? Oh, it's harvesting. Okay, that's all right. We can do that. They are harvesting. That's fine. I'm not upset about that. Although he just looked like he was standing there. So yeah, apparently there's some new animations. I think one of them is down here in the tailor, but it looks like the tailor is not making clothes at the moment, so we can't see what he's up to. Hopefully he'll be back at some point and we'll be able to witness what that looks like. But yeah, generally new animations all around, which is great. This here is still not built properly, because we need to get that workshop up and running. It's an imperative soon, I think. Has this, yes, he seems to have fixed himself on the hop farm. Good, at least that is happening. And where are we now? Otto is bringing tools, and then that will go up, and that is our brewery, which is good stuff. What's going on here? There's new military missions. That's awesome. Okay, so where were we? We were generally on an expansion that way towards this iron deposit over there. And at the same time, what we were doing is we were keeping an eye on how things were progressing on this side. So we tapped into this berry bush farm over here, and you can see our berries are steady at the moment. I'd like to see them trickling up a little bit more. Maybe we'll get there. But this side of town has really started to look really cool, actually. And I'm really quite loving how it looks. Up this end of town, it's quite quiet. There's lots of forests up here, which is really nice. And then there's obviously the spot down here. What I'd like to do is I was actually thinking of making this place even more attractive by building a well over here. I don't know if that looks good, but I think it should add a super load of attractiveness to this area. Maybe over here makes it kind of central. Let's do that actually. Let's start that construction there. I'm hoping that it'll encourage this to develop a little bit more. It's been slightly static for a little bit too long. Right, our global happiness is very high. It's just the church that is the issue. So I think in this clearing that is taking place over here, and let's just check that the extraction is on. It is indeed. The extraction is on in this area. Those trees are going down. I want to build a, where are we going to go? Ooh, wooden wall. Oh my gosh, look at this. These have changed. Okay. Let's get out of this. Ooh, I didn't want that. Nope. Nope. Oh, no. And out. Yep. And we want to go for a church. We wanted to go for, where's the monuments, isn't it? We wanted to go for a proper church. So, I think we're going to put that church, center of it, like there. That's the core. So let's position that. I think we're going to start off with quite a small church, but we're going to grow it. So we want to leave a fair amount of space around it. That looks like a really good radius. Does it not? A good radius of effect. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's cool. All the way up there to the side, so it counts as all of that. Alright, let's what's this, a door? Okay, let's put a door on the front. And I said, what else do we need? It's a missing body parts. It needs a bell tower, I think. Yes, bell tower. So let's think about putting a bell tower. Should we put a bell tower out the back? This looks like a cool bell tower. Okay, little church. Let's put that out. So let's start our church. I think that's gonna really help a lot with the global happiness. It's the one thing that is missing more often than not is the church. So let's actually put all of this onto high priority, shall we? And speed it up so we can get that going. Which I think is going to be fantastic. And while we're doing that, I was going to come down here and let's think about beautifying this area a bit. So I was thinking about using some fences here. So I can see that a lot of people sort of travel through there. I'm thinking we make this. Like this, right? So we run a fence like right up along the side here. Like how about that, right? And then we can shift this out and run this like right along here, like right up against those berries, so they're like super duper hemmed in. Let's do one more, shall we? Let's do one more. One more in there like that. And then let's move this. We can do that there and there. And I think that well that we built around the corner is complete, which I'm actually very happy about. We'll go have a check at that just now. I was thinking a decorative tree. How about a decorative tree in this corner over there? I think that's kind of cool. And how about one over here as well? And we also put in a bush. Where's the decorative bush? We'll put a decorative bush in here as well. And perhaps one too over here. And that just kind of makes this a little bit of a berry picking area. Just looks like it's been sort of, yeah, properly sectioned off, you know. No one could go trample on those trees there. Alright, I think that, oh, I saw that brewery's going up. What's going on in here? One new villager's arrived. That's cool. Okay, we're gonna have to give him a job soon. Let's see what this well did to this area over here. Okay, it didn't really up it that much. I mean, it's a little bit higher, but you know, not that much. But at least there's another well here for people to come to get water from. Although there's one here too. I'm not sure that's the best placed well. This one. We'll figure it out later on down the line. Maybe I'll do some more decoration around here. But it's looking good. It's looking good. Are we selling boar in here? Are we not? We're not selling boar. Do we have enough market tenders in here? Let's assign someone to that. I think that market... Ooh, that's actually a good point. Let's actually have a look at... We've got enough people in all of our... So there's a good stall over here. That is a good stall. That should be selling... a good stall. Oh, clothes. Let's assign Lawrence to that. And then there's... are there any other food stalls that are not... do not have a warehouse? You do not have... Which warehouse is this? Let's assign available village to that. It's very important that a warehouse has at least one person working for it. And the rest... Okay, the rest seems to be okay. Let's have a look and see how many unemployed people we have. 3. So let's put someone else on this warehouse. And should we put someone on the service counter of that as a bartender? And I think that this is down here, is it not? Service counter. And we're going to serve beer. We're going to serve beer. 4 people, 2 voted. Oh my lord. Okay, goodness gracious me. Here comes the rain. Okay, promotion time. Maybe a little bit premature to happen in the rain, but we'll see what happens. People are still arriving in the village, and I think this church is going to go up, and that's going to help us a lot. Let's actually see what this promotions tab, new promotions tab looks like. Ooh, okay, so now we can filter by arrival time. That's cool. So I wonder if how it's ordered. So we have these are promote to surf. So these are all level 1s. I think they probably what does this mean? View home. View home, no home. So none of these guys down here have homes. Market tenders, foresters, bakers, dairy farmers, foragers, lots of millers, bakers, market tenders. Cecilia is unemployed. Hop farmers. Okay, all of these people are going to build houses down that end of the world. The citizens, however, they're going to need luxuries. So they're going to need beer, it's on the way. Beer's on the way. So I want to wait till we've got that coming in properly before we have that going in. But I think we're going to be able to promote some of those fairly soon. But I think what we really want to do is have a look at some of our level 2s and 3s over here. So let's promote the level 3s that are sitting here to serve. So we're just going to do some light promotion. I do like this new sorting here. I think it's going to make it easier once we kind of wrap our head around it. Which I think it's fairly clear what's going on. That's enough promotions. Okay, so just a few promotions. A couple more people to set up their homes. I didn't want to go over the top because let's have a look at our residential areas. So there's enough space over here, I think, for residential expansion, and I think that there's enough over here. I could be wrong. I do think I'm going to expand this residential area here, though. Because I think what that means is that it's going to build... They might build some houses over here too. I think that's the building size. Yep, that's the building size. So maybe they're going to build something there. I don't know. But we do need to watch for available space over here. Because people who are moving in are definitely needing accommodation on this side of the world. Definitely on that side of the world. What happened here? 4 people, 3. Okay, cool. Monk is approaching, and 4 people decided to join the village. 3 out of 4. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Where did we go? We were all the way down there. I must say, I really do still like this rustic church on the hill here. Went a bit up there. Yeah, this one here, rustic. We need to do something out here. I think we need to get some houses up here, maybe up on the hill. I think that could be kind of cool. A couple of dwellings up here on the ridge could be kind of cool. The houses sort of bleeding up there. I quite like that idea. It's a gentle slope, but I think our focus is ultimately on this area over here, which is where all the real expansion is going to have to happen. How's this going? Yvette is assigned to the construction. Okay, cool, that's going. Look, our hop farms are going good. What do you want, Monk? Let's see what you require. Wood. Do we have the wood? I mean, we don't. I'm actually going to keep that. Sorry. For the first time ever, I think I'm going to keep it. And that actually makes me wonder about our wood supply. Let's have a look at where our extraction is taking place. So there's lots of wood coming out of there, which is good. Let's go over here and have a look. Okay, that wood there's been extracted. Is this over here? What is that there? Is that? I don't know what that piece of land there is. So let's take this extraction off here. I think that is part of the field, the crop field. No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that little dot is. I'm not sure at all. But I do think that now that we know that we're going to expand up here onto the hill, I do think I'm going to designate this as residential. Is this reforestation? Let's take the reforestation off here and keep that forest to there, shall we? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, this is all residential. It's low at the moment, but it's going to be cool. And the reason why is we're going to put a well, like, right in the middle. Yeah, we're going to put a well there. That's going to be quite knack gets going. There's going to be a little clump of people up here, live up here. Let's go have a look at this church, see how the church is doing. Okay, so the church is coming along, which is good. Slow, but coming along. And the brewery's up. Oh, the brewery's up. Okay. You're Genevera, however pronounce your name. You are brewing beer. Wonderful. I think that's a great achievement. A great achievement for today is the brewing of the beer. I love the brewery with the hop farm in the background. That's really cool. Look at that. It's quite picturesque, actually. Quite picturesque, despite all the rain. I'm glad we got those berry bushes, those extra berry bushes up though. Hey? That really is gonna help us. And in fact, while that's all happening, let's actually have a look at where our territory can expand to, because I'm thinking up here would be cool because there's more berries up there. I think we've expanded kind of all we want to do here. We'll probably buy these two as well, and yeah, we'll do this eventually. We'll do a loop around over here, but I'm thinking to start over here, because I'm thinking those berries up there will be good, and then we do something up here on this little plateau up here as well. Maybe some more houses. That could be kind of cool. Another little area of living. Residential area. I think that could be kind of cool. Let's do it. Let's purchase that. Let's purchase that. So this is our land. It's actually fairly large. We've got a fairly large territory here, stretching out between these two valleys, out over here. A good chunk of this mountain now belongs to us, which is fantastic. And those berry bushes. I'm excited to have those berry bushes operational. The well is complete. Okay, this well's up here is complete, which I think should raise. Yeah, it's low on average. We'll make this better up here. We'll make this better. We're gonna put a market along here or something. Maybe a church market or something. Bailiff is back. All right. Let's have a look at what else we can do. We've pretty much unlocked everything. Hey, it's just these. We need the citizens. So let's go to our states again and see what we're low on. Labor, clergy. Okay, let's do some courting of the labor, shall we? Where is our bailiff? Bailiff office, yes. Do the labor. Court the labor for me. Bailiff is back. New military mission. Okay, we need to think about some military missions at some point too. I think perhaps next episode is where we think about the military missions. But look at this. Our church is almost up. That's kind of what I wanted to see. This church being the important thing. This door. We need some stone. We're good on the stone. It just takes a while to get here, I think. It just takes a while to get here. Let's put some stone in here. Well, not polished stone. It's just straight stone here. Yeah, I think it's just straight stone. Straight stone? Yep, straight stone. That'll help with the building along this side of the world. And we've got 4 new villagers. So let's duck into our tab here and have a look at who is unemployed and very unemployed and assign them tasks. So let's get this granary fully stocked up. I want another person on the hop farm, 2 people in there. In fact, let's get them full up. The carpenter can go full 2. That warehouse can have 2 extra people. And look at that. It's just the windmills that require more working people, but it's not really a problem at the moment. So as soon as more people come in, they will have jobs. But it looks like everyone's got a job, which is great. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And I think this church is going up. Yeah, look at this. This church is solidly going up. Look at that. Church is finished, and this is going to help with that church need considerably. And we're almost at 200 villagers. Almost there, guys. Almost there. And there are our 2 villagers who pitched up, and they are probably unemployed. In fact, I know that they're unemployed. Are they? No, it doesn't look like they're here yet. As soon as they arrive, though, I think they're still coming along. Yes, they're still wandering into our territory. I think they need to cross the line before we assign them jobs. But when they do get across the line, we are going to get them into the windmills. One over here, and one up over here. And I think your home will probably be somewhere around here. I'm wondering if we need another market up here, or if this is good enough. I think it's probably good enough with the markets down here. I'm not sure. Depends on how many people end up building their houses over here and how much more expansion we end up doing. Let's have a look at the promotions. I don't want to do any promotions at the moment with this rain. We are losing berries. But I think those people have probably wandered into our village. Yep, there they are. So arrived in the village, and let's get them to work in those windmills. So they have tasks straight away. Fantastic. Loving that. And I think this church is solving this problem. It might not. I'm going to investigate that further because it might be up on the other side. But we definitely have beer coming out. We have beer coming out there out of the hop farm. And I think we have beer being sold over here. Let's have a look. Bartender, nothing sold this week, but there is beer coming, I think. We will have to assess that in the next episode as well. I'm thinking maybe another granary around here is needed. But yeah, for the next episode. As always, thank you very much for joining me. It's been an absolutely pleasure to have you with me, even in this dreadful weather that is roaring over the valleys here. As always, if you've enjoyed yourself, please smash that like button or leave a comment, or both. And I will see you for episode 31 in a couple of days' time. Until then, stay safe. I am the Beard, signing out.